American commissioners at a preliminary peace agreement with Great Britain, commonly referred to as the Treaty of Paris, is an unfinished painting created in 1783 by British-American artist Benjamin West. The artwork depicts the United States delegation involved in negotiating the Treaty of Paris, which officially concluded the American Revolutionary War. The peace negotiations commenced in Paris on June 25, 1783, and the treaty was formally signed on September 3rd at the Hotel York located at 56 Rue Jacob. Peace negotiations commenced after George Washington and the Continental Army secured victory in the American Revolutionary War, with discussions extending through the summer of 1782. The United States was represented by key founding fathers Benjamin Franklin, John Jay, Henry Lawrence, and John Adams, who would later become the second US president from 1797 to 1801. The Kingdom of Great Britain under King George III was represented by English statesman David Hartley and Scottish diplomat Richard Oswald. The Treaty of Paris was officially signed on September 3rd, 1783, formally ending the American Revolutionary War and acknowledging the 13 colonies of British America as free, sovereign, and independent states. The treaty also established the borders between British North America, later known as Canada, and the United States. These boundaries were considered exceedingly generous by the British, though disputes over precise demarcations in the far northwest and southern regions persisted. The painting features from left to right founding fathers John Jay, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Henry Lawrence, and diplomat William Temple Franklin, who was Benjamin Franklin's grandson. This scene captures an early stage of negotiations, though Lawrence and the younger Franklin were not present at the treaty signing in 1783. Artist Benjamin West intended to depict each participant from life, but only Benjamin Franklin did not pose in person. West instead relied on an engraving for his likeness. Intended to be shown on the right side of the painting, a British delegation, including Representative Richard Oswald and his secretary Scottish diplomat Caleb Whitefoot, refused to pose for West. Britain was unwilling to memorialise its defeat, and Oswald, reportedly self-conscious about his appearance, described as unattractive and blind in one eye, was particularly reluctant to be portrayed. Consequently, West was unable to complete the painting, and thus the right side of the painting remained blank and unfinished. While this was an unfortunate outcome for Benjamin West, it was perhaps even more disheartening for John Quincy Adams, the 6th President of the United States from 1825 to 1829. Adams reflected on the painting in his diary, writing, "As I very strongly expressed my regret that this picture should be left unfinished, Mr. West said he thought he could finish it. I understood his intention to be to make it a present of it to Congress." To this day it remains unfinished, a powerful symbol of the division between Great Britain and its former American colonies. The painting, gifted by American horticulturist Henry Francis DuPont of the influential DuPont family, is now part of the permanent collection at the Winterthur Museum, Garden and Library, located in DuPont's former residence in Winterthur, Delaware. DuPont acquired the artwork from the J.P. Morgan collection in 1948. In 2016, the painting was exhibited at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City, as part of an exhibition focused on unfinished works. On September 2nd, 1983, in honor of the bicentennial of the Treaty of Paris, the United States Postal Service released a commemorative stamp based on West's painting. However, several alterations were made. Lawrence and William Franklin were omitted, John Jay was repositioned to hunch over the table next to Franklin, and the unfinished right side of the original painting was completed with the back of British delegate David Hartley. American historian Stanley Weintraub criticized the stamp, describing it as a travesty of history and a mischievous misuse of West's canvas. This has been me, Jack. If you're an artist with an unfinished painting, please finish it.